In 2042, the sky no longer belongs only to steel and fuel. It belongs to life itself. The Toyota Biodrone glides across the morning light like a living organism, its wings shimmering with veins of soft luminescence as it absorbs the golden rays of the sun. It is not just a vehicle, it is a revolution, an elegant synthesis of biotechnology and aeronautical genius, redefining what it means to move, to breathe, and to exist in harmony with the planet. The first time one witnesses this craft in flight, it feels less like technology and more like evolution, nature, and innovation intertwined in perfect rhythm. Where once humankind looked to the heavens in search of machines that could dominate the sky, now we gaze upward and see one that collaborates with it. The Toyota Biodrone 2042 represents a bold step into the era of living mobility, a solar-powered aerial commuter designed not merely for transport, but for coexistence. Conceived in Toyota's Advanced Sustainability Division, it emerges from decades of research into renewable materials and self-repairing systems. The purpose is simple yet profound: to create a flying companion that heals, learns, and thrives alongside its user, powered entirely by light and life, a world struggling to balance progress with preservation. The Biodrone stands as a symbol of a new understanding of technology, one that grows, adapts, and regenerates, just like nature itself. Toyota envisions cities of tomorrow where skies are filled with silent, luminous wings, carrying individuals between floating platforms and vertical gardens, all powered by the same sun that feeds the earth below. Every inch of the Biodrone's design embodies this organic philosophy. Its aesthetic is sculpted from the language of living forms, fluid, seamless, and responsive. The body flows like a bird's skeleton fused with the elegance of a leaf, its curves optimizing aerodynamic lift while maintaining visual serenity. The wings are made from living solar fabric, bioengineered material infused with chlorophyll-inspired nanocells that not only capture sunlight, but also repair microtears on their own through a biochemical reaction. Under sunlight, the fabric shimmers in hues that shift subtly with intensity: soft green at dawn, gold at midday, and violet at dusk. Each color marks its photosynthetic energy intake. The central fuselage, crafted from ultralight carbon biopolymer, houses an exoskeletal frame grown in a laboratory rather than forged in a factory. Even its joints and control surfaces mimic the movement of avian muscles, flexing organically rather than mechanically. By day, it radiates with the warmth of sunlight stored within its skin. By night, faint bioluminescent lines trace its outline, turning each flight into a celestial dance of living light. Powering this masterpiece is a hybrid solar biopropulsion system, unlike anything seen before. The wings act as living power plant siege cell, capturing solar energy while converting carbon dioxide from the air into usable bioelectric charge. Beneath the fuselage, micro-turbine thrusters run on converted photosynthetic energy, allowing near-silent vertical takeoff and landing. The energy is stored in bio-nanocell reservoirs, capable of regenerating efficiency over time by reproducing their own internal structures. The drone's metabolism functions like that of a living creature. It feeds on sunlight, breathes air, and heals itself after stress or damage. During cloudy weather, an auxiliary hydrogen converter recycles atmospheric moisture into energy, ensuring uninterrupted operation. It needs no fuel stations, no replacement, so only the sky itself. The propulsion is completely emission-free, its exhaust a harmless vapor resembling the breath of a plant on a cool morning. The Toyota Biodrone's performance is an elegant dance between agility and intelligence. It adapts to its surroundings instinctively, adjusting its wing curvature and lift patterns in real time, according to wind speed, temperature, and light density. With its VTOL vertical takeoff and landing system, it can ascend effortlessly from urban rooftops, hover gracefully over dense traffic, and navigate seamlessly between skyscrapers with pinpoint accuracy. The drone cruises at speeds up to 280 kilometers per hour, with a range exceeding 1,200 kilometers per day achieved through continuous solar absorption. It can shift between manual piloting and full autonomous flight, reading air currents and solar gradients like a migrating bird. Even turbulence becomes part of its rhythm, absorbed through its flexible bioskeletal frame that moves like living tissue rather than rigid machinery. The result is flight that feels organic, smooth, fluid, and responsive. It is not about conquering airspace but flowing with it. Step inside, and the Toyota Biodrone transforms from a marvel of bioengineering into a sanctuary of serenity. The cabin is cocoon-like, wrapped in transparent smart glass that adjusts its opacity according to sunlight, giving panoramic views of the world below while maintaining perfect comfort. The seating is made from soft biofoam that molds to the occupant's posture, offering zero-pressure comfort during long flights. There are no traditional buttons or levers-only holographic interfaces that respond to hand gestures and eye movements. The cockpit feels alive, breathing gently as ambient lighting shifts from sunrise gold to dusk violet, syncing with circadian rhythms to reduce fatigue. Natural aromas filtered through botanical nanofibers infuse the cabin air with freshness akin to a forest breeze. Even sound is harmonized. The hum of the propulsion system resonates in calming frequencies to create a meditative atmosphere. Passengers don't feel like they are flying in a machine. They feel as though they are gliding with one, united in a seamless biological experience. At the heart of this symbiotic relationship lies Toyota's BioSense AI, a consciousness born from data, empathy, and biology. BioSense isn't merely a pilot, it's a guardian, communicator, and companion. It connects directly to the drone's living systems, monitoring wing health, solar absorption, and energy metabolism. Simultaneously, it reads the pilot's biometric signals, heart rate, stress levels, focus, and adjusts flight dynamics accordingly. If the pilot feels anxious, BioSense softens acceleration and dims the cabin light. If it detects fatigue, it activates semi-autonomous mode and engages the relaxation interface. Through millions of neural connections, it continuously learns the pilot's habits and preferences, developing a personality that grows more familiar over time, calm, patient, and reassuring. In emergencies, BioSense activates reflex mode, instantly rerouting power, sealing microfractures in the wings, and deploying safety bubbles around passengers using organic nanopolymer membranes. It can communicate with other Toyota biodrones in real time, forming cooperative skyflocks that share navigation data, optimize air routes, and even warn each other of weather hazards. Safety becomes a living, breathing ecosystem rather than an algorithm. Sustainability is not just a feature of the biodrone, it is its essence. The entire craft operates as a closed-loop ecosystem. Its energy comes from the sun, its structure grows and repairs using bioorganic processes. Its environmental footprint is effectively zero. The living solar fabric continues to regenerate itself for decades, recycling carbon and oxygen as it flies. The drone's construction materials are biodegradable composites that can be dismantled and absorbed back into the environment when their life cycle ends. Waste heat from propulsion is converted into energy, and microalgae cells within the system capture CO during flight. Even the paint, if one can call it, that is a layer of photoreactive cells that self-clean and purify the surrounding air. Each drone acts as a flying forest, subtly cleansing the atmosphere as it travels. It's transforming every commute into an act of restoration. Toyota's philosophy of mobility for all evolves here into sustainability for life, making the biodrone not just a mode of transport, but a living contribution to planetary balance. And yet beyond its engineering brilliance lies its emotional legacy, the experience of flying in harmony with the sky. For those who sit within its translucent shell, the world below becomes a moving tapestry of clouds, light, and life. Its journey feels like a meditation, allant, graceful, and deeply human. The Toyota Biodrone isn't just a step towards sustainable travel. It's a glimpse of what happens when technology ceases to imitate nature and begins to become it. It redefines freedom, not as speed or power, but as balance. It's the first time in history that a machine breathes with its pilot, heals when wounded, and finds energy in the very light that gives life to Earth. This is not transportation, it is transformation. The Toyota Biodrone 2042 stands as a symbol of hope in the modern age, a testament to what humanity can achieve when it chooses to live with nature instead of against it. Its legacy will echo across the skies as the dawn of a new philosophy, where every flight is a harmony of life, light, and motion, and where technology no longer divides us from our planet, but makes us part of its song once more.